And welcome back. We first met our next guest when he was nominated for the TMJ4 Heroes Project. Dan Boring is a veteran who spends much of his retirement helping wounded veterans along with the Southern Wisconsin All Airborne chapter. Today he is here to talk about a memorial pig roast that supports the cause. It also provides a fun day out for families. Dan is here along with 3 other people, Dan Gibbons, Carolyn Miller, and Mike Lampos, all to talk about all the different things that we're doing. So Jack, I think I just said your name wrong, right?
You did.
Okay, it's
That's
Jack
right.
Gibbons.
That's
okay,
fine.
welcome to all of you.
Thanks very much.
Great to have you here. We're talking about this pig roast that is in its 8th year. Is that right?
8th year.
Okay, this memorial, this annual pig roast in its 8th year. It's the Mike Fechner Memorial Pig Roast, and you do this in honor of your brother, right?
Yes. He died in 2008, and we started. How we found the 82nd All Airborne is I was listening to our morning talk show host in Kenosha, and Dan and Nick Polero were on there, and they were talking about it. And the reason we ended up going with that was because I was researching administrative costs, and there are no administrative costs. 100% goes to the severely wounded returning veterans.
That's incredible. Most organizations, it's not like that, right, Dan?
That's correct. I mean, we have no affiliation whatsoever with the Wounded Warrior Project, but 100% of what we raise goes to the Wounded Warriors, the men and women at Walter Reed in Bethesda, Maryland, and those checks are hand-delivered by me. I'm the lucky one who gets to go there and meet these heroes, but they're hand-delivered by me to them at the hospital. Actually, I was there last week and handed out 5 checks.
How is that?
I mean, I'm humbled and honored every time I walk into that place. It's just, you know, the positive attitudes of these veterans. It's, you know, and they're just happy that people haven't forgot who they are and that they're still recovering at the hospital. And some of them have been there, you know, years and years, and they're happy people haven't forgot about them.
Now, this pig roast that's coming up this Saturday from noon until 6 on July 16th is in honor of your brother, who, as you mentioned, passed away in 2008. He used to do a pig roast for Special Olympics, but you must have been looking for an organization to support, and this one stood out to you after you heard about it.
It did, and we are all for Special Olympics and Toys for Tots, but because we were starting a new business, it wasn't really the old business, we were starting a new one. We were looking for something to honor my brother. That our dad was a Marine, and we were looking for something to honor my dad and my brother.
Okay,
so,
I love these pictures. So tell me just a little bit about these pictures, and I'll try to point here as you go.
Well, he was a character. I mean,
here he is right here, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And he was an entertainer / character, and that he was a very, very big Packer fan, and that was him and Pope Vince with his then fiance Jay.
Right. Okay.
So,
okay. And then here is another picture of him that we have in this great hat. That
he always wore strange clothes. I mean, it didn't matter where he went. If he would wear that to a wedding. So he was a character, and he's fairly well known around our area. And people that knew him would know that he would be very excited and proud that we're doing this for the vets.
And it's at Fex, and Mike, you currently are there. What's going on as part of this pig roast? What will people be able to experience?
You buy a ticket for $10 at the door. There will be, oh, I'm sorry, 15 at the door. There will be live music. You'll get food. There will be tons of raffles you can put your money towards, TVs, tons of stuff.
A hula hoop contest.
Yeah, hula hoop contest.
So practice up.
Awesome. Yeah, practice your hula hoop in advance. I like that.
Right.
And Jack, what's your role in all of this?
Well, I'm the webmaster for the organization. I also do the newsletter, an article then for our national, the Paraglide magazine, to get the word out about our organization, exactly what we do, okay? At the pig roast, basically, I'm there to sell tickets and do the 50-50 raffle and assist in any way I can.
To support what is a wonderful cause that Dan's such a wonderful part of, and to be able to deliver those checks has got to be great. And again, that 100% of the proceeds benefit this wonderful organization is fantastic that you host an event like this.
And everyone volunteers. The band, they're called the Rock Daddies, they have volunteered for 5 years. Previously, before that, we had to pay a band, so that took a big chunk of the money. And this band stepped up and said, we'll do it for free. And they've done it for free every single year. And they come from all over, not just Kenosha.
That is so cool. What a wonderful event. Thanks all of you for being here to talk about it. You can attend the Mike Fechner Pig Roast. It is happening this Saturday, the 16th. It's $10 in advance or $15 at the door. From noon to 6 at Feck's Place. It's one of Tiff's favorite places to hang out in Kenosha on 6th Avenue. Call 262-652-0613 for more information. It is a fundraiser for the Wounded Warriors, which is fantastic. Great to see all of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.